Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Leilani Clark and Donzel Singleton. The two of you are considering getting married, but you're having some difficulty, so you're not quite sure. I've had you take my compatibility tests. I've also asked for your license and also given permission to tear it up should I think that your union is ill-advised. Before we go there, I'm going to start with you, Ms. Clark. You say your man is a wimp.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your biggest problem with him?
Yes.
Could you explain that to me?
Well, basically, he's a weenie. He's a punk. I'm tired of it. He's not man enough for me. I'm too strong for him. For example, okay, I had him place an order for me at my favorite restaurant or whatever, and he had gotten my order wrong. Right, so when he came in the house and he was like hesitating on sitting down with me and eating the food with me and all of that, to make a long story short, whatever, he kept on coming up with this excuse like, oh, let me go do this real quick, let me do that. He runs out the house, closed the door, then he opened the door or whatever, peep his head through, are you okay, you all right? The food all right? You good? All right, I'll be right back. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm eating my food. I'm like, this is not what I ordered. And what pissed me off about that situation is because when I gave him my money, I didn't get my receipt back, nor my change. And he just disappeared. And it's
And
just,
you mad about that, huh?
where my change at?
Where's your change?
I want my change, whatever. Where my receipt? I still ain't got that or nothing. Can I get that?
You are a habitual liar.
Whatever.
Now, Mr.
Whatever.
Singleton.
You don't want to go there with me. I ain't.
Mr. Singleton, are you at all distressed about her description of you as a weenie, punk, and a wimp? Does that bother you at all?
Go ahead.
Not
go ahead.
really,
You're allowed to
because
talk.
Stop.
I look at her, you know, she like to, I'm not going to use the word, but female dog, Your Honor, you know, that's her attitude. So, you know, I mean, of course she would feel that way, you know.
Ms. Clark,
you know,
Ms. Clark, let me tell you something. You may think he's a weenie and a punk and a wimp, but I'm most certainly not. And if you keep that up, you'll go right through that door.
Okay.
And he and I will finish our
apologize,
proceedings
Your Honor.
alone. And you're losing the rational war right here already, you know? But anyway, so it doesn't bother you.
Well, first of all, Your Honor, I don't have to run off with no change or anything. I give her more whatever I have on me before I run off with anything, so that's a lie. She likes to lie for some reason. She likes to feel herself and pump herself up, you know. Like I said, you know, she's a female dog. You know, I'm gonna just leave it at that, her attitude-wise.
Well, you say she's so argumentative that you refuse to have a conversation with her unless you're in public.
I mean, no, that's not true, Your Honor. I like to talk to Leilani about stuff all the time, but it's like she's always over-talking me. It's like we could just be talking about something on TV, and I might be like, oh, the game is on. She'd be like, oh, well, you know, you're not playing for him, so, you know, why are you watching it? Like, what? Like, you know, so it's like...
Just looking for a reason to be angry.
Any reason.
Hater. That's what that's called, bro. You a hater. It ain't you. It ain't the fact that you watching the game. She hating, bro. She hating and she don't want to see you happy. And if I was you, bro, I'd run out them courtroom doors right now. And don't look back.
Anything, Your Honor, so...
Ms. Clark, does anything that he just said have a ring of truth to it?
Yeah. Hey,
So will you get mad if he has the game on and say things to him like, well,
he
you
don't
don't...
pay no bills in the house, Yana. He don't do nothing. He don't clean up. He don't do no laundry. He don't help me take care of my daughter. He don't do nothing. All he do is stay going all day long at his friend's house and all of that while I'm at work and at school. Then I gotta come home and clean up after him, still cook for him, still do the laundry, do all of that stuff. And then when he do come home or whatever, he's online. Looking at, excuse my French, can I please say this word?
I don't know what it is. We'll say it and I'll let you know.
I don't want to get kicked out the courtroom or nothing.
I won't get kicked out. You asked permission.
disrespect.
It's cool.
He look at just that look like Chewbacca, yo. Aight?
Chewbacca, yo?
Chewbacca.
Oh, Chewbacca.
Whatever, yeah, those things. Those, all of that.
Now,
Okay?
Mr. Singleton,
Look at this.
let me ask you
Queen of
this.
Sheba.
Are you not working? Are you
Cleopatra.
not contributing and you're just kind of around? Because that would tend to upset a person.
That's true, Your Honor, but it's not true, everything that she's saying, because I do help out whatever I can. I do odd jobs. I did let my guard card expire, but I have a new one that's coming.
You let your
soon.
What card expire?
I do security, Your Honor, and I let my guard card expire.
That was 2 years ago, Your Honor.
No, it wasn't.
Fellas, we gotta do a better job with this working, man. I'm gonna be honest. I do these videos a lot, and the majority of these videos, we on here because we not working. We just not working, bro. And I ain't saying you gotta go Fortune 500 or nothing like that, but bro, we got consistently, bro. I don't like this. I don't like this. And if corporate or whatever not your way, bro, sit down and pump out some YouTube videos or something. But to just be sitting there, I don't see how they do it. I don't see how you do it. I don't see how you do it, bro. I don't see how you do it, but yeah, we gotta do better, fellas. We gotta do better.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
So,
Do you feel like that in the absence of having some income that you should do other things to support and help her out?
yes, I do. I love her daughter. I love her daughter like it's my own daughter, Your Honor. She loves me too, and I do clean up around the house. I do stuff that she does do. She's very messy. She's cluttery. Stuff be all over the place. She try to act like she just
you be picking up your shoes and your
Hang on, Ms. Clark.
Right.
You live there, though. You live there, though, right?
Right.
And you're home all day, and she's keeping a roof over your head and food in your belly.
Right.
Why would you expect her to keep the house clean as well? Isn't that the thing that you could contribute?
And that's what I do, Your Honor, but it's never enough. It's always something. I can clean up, and she'll like toss stuff around to make it dirty again so I can have something else to do. And I'm like,
That's petty if she do. That's one of the pettiest things that you can do, and she do it. That's why she looking like that. It's just evil, bro. Like, that's not a way to live. That's not a way to live, bro. Like, it ain't gonna be all peaches and cream. It ain't gonna be all kisses and hugs every day. But when you trying to make my job harder, you trying to make what I'm doing harder, you're supposed to be doing the opposite. You're supposed to make it easy.
you know, like, what's going on?
You don't do nothing. You don't go to work. You don't do your laundry. You don't do nothing.
It's not true,
Of course,
Your
you're
Honor.
gonna have to do something. You gotta put on your socks and your shoes,
Well,
right?
maybe if you
gotta
tone down
take
your
a shower,
attitude a
right?
little bit.
You want your
Hey,
attitude,
we
right?
Miss Clark,
And
Mr.
talk to me like a
Singleton.
man and stop treating me like I'm some petty
You got one
or
foot,
something.
Mr. Singleton. You got 1 foot out the door, Ms. Clark. You got 1 foot out the door.
sorry.
You say,
Talking to her,
I
just talk to the
apologize.
judge.
you say, interestingly
It's
enough,
a little hot-headed.
that he's not affectionate.
No.
Now, given your behavior in here, do you find it odd that the man does not find time or the inspiration to be affectionate with you?
Yes, I do. We all human. We all need love. We all need affection. We need all of that. What's wrong with me? Come on now. I'm a diva. I look good.
You all right?
Are you done? Do you think that his lack of affection for you has anything to do with your lack of respect for him?
Yes.
So how can you complain about lack of affection when you're not handing over any respect?
He don't deserve any respect until he start paying some bills in the house, and until he start rubbing my feet, rubbing my back, running my bath water, doing something, anything. I don't care if he go out and panhandle. He gotta do something.
Something. You just feel unsupported.
Exactly.
And you feel like you just keeping a
Flip
roof over his
burgers,
head,
do
he's not
something.
doing anything.
Go sell some hats for $1 a piece. I don't care. You feel me?
Can you get a part-time job or something? I mean,
She got a point. I mean, she does have a point. You gotta do something, bro. That's that money. That money is what be messing us up. We gotta start making money. And stop waiting so late. Stop waiting till you, I don't know how old bro is, but he not 18 or 25. He might, I don't know, he 35, 40, I don't know, somewhere. Yeah, stop waiting late, bro. I'm 40 with no job? Come on, gang.
if I were you, I'd get a job just to get out of the house. So what,
For real.
Mr. Singleton, you say you have never won a fight with this woman.
Never
Is
will.
that accurate?
Never will.
That's about right, Your Honor. I mean, it's hard to get in a word with her because it's like I could compliment her, Your Honor. And she'd be like, well, it doesn't matter coming from you, you know. And I'm like, well, why am I here? I mean, if I'm so bad and this and that, why don't you just go find you what you want, a superstar or whatever, because I'm not, I mean, I'm just me.
Right.
I could just be me. And if you want something else, then go get
Then go get something else and quit bothering you.
Right.
Now, having said that, let me say this. Why do you stay? It doesn't seem to make any sense to me.
No, Your Honor, I'm finna explain to you. No, it's the other way around. I try to get away. I've tried to get away. She finds
Miss Clark?
This woman is crazy, Your Honor. She will find me. I can move out of the country. Somehow, some way, she will find me. Literally.
Do you chase him about?
No, that's a lie.
So you don't, when he leaves, you don't go searching for him?
Well, you know, he be having his stuff at my house and all of that. That's the only reason why I go look for him and all of that. It ain't like I want him back in the end to come home, and I just want him to get his stuff and go. That's all it is. That's why I look for him.
That's why you look for him to tell him to go?
To come get his stuff, yeah.
Okay. Now, Mr. Singleton, for some reason I have yet to understand, you decided you were going to propose to her on Valentine's Day, but at the last minute, in a rush of rationality, you decided not to. Explain to me what happened last Valentine's Day.
Okay, Your Honor, I'm gonna go back a little further than that. It was Christmas time, you know. We had kind of had a little argument or whatever, and I left for a few days because I was tired. I mean, we was arguing too much. I'm talking about like day in, day out, you know.
I'm sorry, go right ahead.
I just got tired of arguing with her, Your Honor. I was like, you know what, if it's this bad, I need some time to myself. It wasn't like I was going to see another woman or anything like that. I just needed to get away from her for a few days. So, you know, months passed or whatever, you know, I got all this stuff together for her. You know, I had dinner, I had a room. I mean, I was like, man, I'm finna propose to this woman. I know we go through our stuff, but I'm gonna show her I'm a man. So I'm getting ready to propose and everything, and out of nowhere, she's just like, hold up, I just wanna let you know, remember back in Christmas when we got into it? Yeah, I cheated on you. I'm like, what? So you wait 2 months to tell me that? Not only did it happen on Christmas, but you wait to Valentine? So I'm like, you're going to hell, you know?
Nah, you gonna take your ring back and go buy that new Camaro with the drop top, bro. Take all of that money and go spend it on yourself if that's how she gonna do you. I don't get why bro's still in this situation. Shit, you can find me, but after you find me, you got to drag me back. It ain't no way. It ain't no way that you gonna do me like that. You gonna dug me out after I proposed to you, then you gonna tell me that you got smacked? It's a cold world, man.
Oh, them two special holidays right there. You know, so.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You know.
Ms. Clark, do you think if I let you stand back up, you can act like you got some sense?
Uh-huh.
You sure?
I'm gonna knock it back in.
All right,
Okay,
Ms.
I
Clark,
got
come
you.
on up. Did you take the opportunity on Valentine's Day when he's about to propose to tell you that when you had an argument months ago that you cheated on him?
Yep.
Why?
Valentine's Day with that thing?
Let's cut to the chase here. Why are you people here? It's not, you're together, you got a marriage license here. What for? Why don't you run when you can?
I do, Your Honor. I do, every chance I get. I do, she will find me. I'm gonna have to run a little farther this time, Your Honor.
Why did you come to ask whether or not I thought it was a good idea for you to get married if you have absolutely no love for this man?
I mean, you know, I care about him and all of that. You know, he's a good person. He's a good man and all of that. And, you know,
Well, at this juncture, I normally ask people to give me a 90-second sales job on why you believe that the person to your left or to your right should be the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with. I'm scared to ask it, but I'm going to have to do it because I don't even, you know.
yeah, I know.
Hey, because I'm just fascinated to find out what you people have to say about that. Mrs. Clark, I'm going to give you 90 seconds to tell me why Mr. Singleton is the man for you. And, you know, really impress me with this, because so far, it's looking pretty ugly. So tell me why Mr. Singleton, over all the men that you know and who will put up with you, do you want to marry Mr. Singleton?
Yeah, I do, but I feel kind of bad and guilty because we've been going through a lot within our relationship. And I felt as a woman, and by him being a man and being my spouse, that it would only be the right thing for us to get counseling or some kind of help with our relationship. That's why we are here today.
She didn't ask you why you're here today. She asked you why was he the one for you. That's what she asked you. She don't even see, bro. She don't even see, bro. Bro like a second thought. He like an afterthought. And that's sad, bro. That's sad. That's sad to have a partnership with a person and be treated like you're not even in the starting five, bro. You coming off the bench.
Took it upon myself to admit my wrongs.
I hear what you said, but it didn't answer my question. You know, and I understand a lot of people have difficulties getting along, but like when I was single and I was having trouble with my boyfriend, I'd just get rid of it, get another one. Now, I cut that out when I got my husband, because you can't get rid of him. You know, I worked it out. Why do you want to work it out with him? I said, give me a 90-second sales job on why you love him. And you said, yeah, I do, but I feel bad and guilty. You didn't say anything nice about him. You didn't say what you liked about him, what you found appealing. You know, work with me.
Right. He's sexy, okay. He got skills.
Oh, Lord.
There you go.
Oh, Lord. Keep it moving, keep it moving.
I'm being honest, y'all.
I appreciate it, I do.
He's sweet, and he put up with my BS.
And puts up with you.
And put up with it to the bone. Even if it drive him to the nut house.
Now, Mr. I'm not even going to rate that one. I'm just going to move over here to Mr. Singleton, and I'm going to ask you, why in the world would you want to marry her? 90 seconds, sales job. Tell me something I can't see.
Okay, Your Honor. I'm going to be honest. Despite everything that we've been through and we're going through and all that, she's a very good woman at the end of the day. Outside of her faults, like, you know, she's strong. It's hard to find beautiful women that's still got your back, that you don't have to turn your back every minute. Despite what she did, like, you know, it happened, it's in the past, whatever. She's still a good woman, and I can count on her for a lot of things as far as just, you know, like she said, I'm putting up with her, but she's putting up with me too, Your Honor. And, you know, I respect her. I really do, as a person, as a friend, as a future wife, possibly. You know, I love her, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. You did better than I thought you would do.
My dude.
But it didn't fill my heart. There were no tears, no goosebumps, no nothing. So having done that, and I have all of that, we want to go on to the compatibility test. You both filled it out. Yours was deep. In the compatibility test, Ms. Clark, you said a couple of interesting things. I asked you if there's something your intended should probably know before you marry them that they don't know now, and you said, she said, I want to have an open relationship outside of marriage to keep it going.
Wow.
Were you aware that was her intention?
No, Your Honor.
Has she ever discussed that with you before?
No, Your Honor.
Did you say it just to alarm me, or do you really believe that?
I really believe that.
And when you say open relationship, you mean you think you should have sex with men other than him?
You gotta read between the lines. She just saying that she don't want him. That's what she's saying, bro. And she been saying it all this whole time. She been saying it this whole time. She been screaming it, bro. She said it in the opening line. She don't really respect, bro. She might throw him a bone every now and again. All right, fine, cool, but she don't respect, bro. Don't sit up here and tell me, man, you want to do what with who? Okay.
Yes.
Why?
To keep the fire going. I'm going to spend the rest of my life with him.
Not anymore.
So it's like you know, gotta keep it going and all of that. I'm sorry, y'all.
Why do you
That's
wanna
how I
marry
feel.
him?
That's what I believe. Because I love him. I've been with him
confused.
too long.
How long you been with him?
Well, not too long. 2 years.
2 years? That's not long.
Not long at all.
What did you say?
Not long at all, Your Honor.
Not anymore?
Yeah, I'm good.
Deuces.
For real.
Mr. Singleton, I mean, run and don't look back.
Didn't I say that? I think I said that. Undefeated said that,
You're a
didn't
good
he?
guy. There are a lot of good women out there looking for a good guy, and you don't have a good woman right there. She, she may be interesting and fun, and I'm sure she's just not as off the chain as she normal life as she came in here, but right now she's just looking ugly and wrong, and you just don't need to have to deal with that. So move on, be happy, get your guard card back, and take your money elsewhere, because you two need not get married.
The couple respects the judge's ruling, and Donzel has moved on to a new relationship.
Man, I'm telling you, any man, woman, it don't matter what size you are, what color, what shape, what height, none of that, bro. None of that. Anybody who treats you like that, run. Run. It's about respect. It's about respect. And not even her respecting them, because, hey, she not going to. She made that clear. She not going to be doing that. But him, you can respect yourself. You can have respect for yourself, bro, and be like, man, all right, this is my situation right now, but my situation does not define me, bro. You're not going to sit up here and talk to me like that. You ain't going to sit up here and I think that was all she did, and which is crazy. Crazy, because normally, like he said, to be honest with you, like when females get to barking and all of that, it's like, throw them cheekies on real quick. Go try them cheekies on real quick, bro. That's how I play it. But you don't really, not to tear up a marriage or negate a whole marriage, bro. Just her mouth. Just her mouth, bro, the way that she was coming up. And what I don't like about her, is you brought him there to say, hey, I don't want to be with him. And then when she asked you, what she said, what you want? I just want him to be right, whatever. But you do want to be with him. And then at the end, well, he don't want to be with me. Nah, bro, that's her. She got some shit going on with her. There's something going on with her that she ain't cool with, or she ain't right with, or ain't got right about, and need to, and really need to, because I don't like when people, it's just like dogging, bro. She was dogging, bro. Since the beginning, since the opening, since the first goddamn second. She called him she might as well have called him can I say that? A tussy. Yeah, she'd have been better off calling him a tussy. The way that she was going in, like, goddamn, bro. I don't know how you can expect a person, or how you could think a person will want to be with you or be around you when you treat them like that. Like, how can you, then again, if they continue to do it, then she probably looking at it like he must like it. But how could you expect a person to like or enjoy being abused, bro? That's abuse. My dog walking around here getting abused all day. And she don't have no problem with doing it. Valentine's Day, let's get married. Nah, I'm good. And I fucked the nigga. As men, bro, we still have feelings. We got a heart. We human. We human, bro. And at some point in time, enough just gotta be enough. Enough just gotta be enough, bro. But before bro wake up one day and just snap. You in this phase, yeah, that's why you ain't and you man, and you boom. Sit your ass down. I'm not wishing that. I'm not putting that on nobody. I'm not putting that on her. I'm not, but if bro flip with anybody watching this video be like, oh, well, why would he do that? Well, why would he do that? Would anybody ask that question? Dating is, luckily for us, dating, we get the option, we get the choice to decide who we going to date. We get the choice to decide who we going to date, bro. Date who right for you. Date who cares for you. And date who loves you. And until you find that, or if you don't find that, click the button at the bottom of this video. And for real, man, y'all know I'm always here for y'all. Y'all here for me. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that video. GTG, the family as always is love. And we out.